Welcome to Real Inner Harmony. Have you ever had a day where you simply couldn't find the strength to start anything? When even the simplest tasks feel like they require an impossible effort? We all go through this. The good news is that there are ways to get things done, even when motivation seems to have completely disappeared. In this video, I'll share practical techniques and strategies to help you accomplish what you need, even when you're not feeling motivated. If you want to know how to overcome those low-energy moments and reach your goals, watch until the end, because the tips I'll share here can change the way you approach each day. It's easy to think we need to feel motivated to start something, but relying on motivation can be risky. Motivation is like the weather. It's unstable, it comes and goes, and often it lets us down when we need it most. But what happens when you learn to act without depending on it? You gain real control over your actions, which means you can make progress toward your goals, even on the toughest days. So let's explore how you can do this in practice. Often, lack of motivation kicks in because we view our tasks as massive mountains to climb, and just thinking about getting started already drains us. To get around this, break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you have a big project to complete, don't think about everything that needs to be done. Start by defining the smallest possible action. It could be opening a document and jotting down an outline, or setting aside 10 minutes to research the topic. By breaking tasks into simple, concrete steps, you avoid the "there's too much to do" paralysis. Small steps add up, and each step creates a sense of accomplishment, even if it's minimal. This way, you start building a chain of actions, and over time, this chain creates a flow of work that keeps you moving. One powerful tool for overcoming that initial resistance is the 5-minute technique. Instead of thinking of the task as something that will take hours, focus only on the next 5 minutes. Tell yourself, I'll just dedicate 5 minutes to this task, and afterward, if I'm still not feeling it, I can stop. These 5 minutes might seem insignificant, but by starting, you initiate a process of momentum, and you'll often find that after 5 minutes, it becomes easier to keep going. This technique helps overcome the mental barrier that stops us from beginning and reduces the emotional weight of the task, making it seem light and even quick. You can apply this technique to anything: studying, exercising, cleaning the house. Start with 5 focused minutes, and once you're in the flow, you're likely to keep going. But even if you stop after those 5 minutes, you've still made progress, which is better than doing nothing. Our entire mental system is wired to seek pleasure and avoid discomfort. So by attaching a reward to a task, even if it's small, you turn the task into something more appealing. Rewards can be as simple as having a coffee after 20 minutes of work, listening to a relaxing song after finishing a task, or even taking a break to watch a short video you enjoy. These small rewards create an incentive system for your brain, which starts to see the task from a positive perspective. It's like creating an action reward cycle that makes you feel good for completing a step, even a small one. Over time, this practice helps build a light and pleasant productivity routine. Additionally, these frequent rewards increase satisfaction and well-being throughout the day, helping you feel in control and that each step is valued. Think of these rewards as small gifts you give yourself, a way to recognize your effort. One of the reasons for lack of motivation is too much self-criticism. We often judge ourselves for not being excited all the time, or for not maintaining a steady pace, which ends up creating a negative emotional load. Instead of criticizing yourself, try practicing self-compassion. Acknowledge that having days when you feel less motivated is normal. Accepting that the process has ups and downs removes the burden of always being at your best. When you understand that you don't have to be perfect, and that it's okay to have slower days, it becomes easier to handle tasks without the added pressure of, I need to be motivated. Imagine yourself as a friend. How would you treat yourself if you were in their place? Practice speaking to yourself in an encouraging and kind way, especially when you're going through difficult days. This self-compassion reduces anxiety and makes starting less intimidating, while also helping you build a lighter relationship with your work. Establishing a routine is one of the most effective ways to overcome a lack of motivation. The idea is simple. By setting up a sequence of actions that you do at the same time and in the same way every day, your brain goes into automatic mode. And this means you act with less effort because you don't need to convince yourself to start. Imagine, for example, that every morning when you wake up, you start with a simple morning ritual, like making your bed, preparing a coffee, or writing down a to-do list. These small actions are low effort, but they prepare your brain to enter a productive state. Over time, this routine becomes a support system. Even on days when motivation isn't there, you still act based on the habits you've built, which ensures that at least the basics get done. If possible, try to include activities that help keep up your energy, like a short walk, brief reading, or breathing exercises. These elements also help you be more prepared for other tasks throughout the day. This type of routine works like a support structure, something that keeps you moving, regardless of your emotional state. After all, when something becomes routine, it doesn't require as much mental energy. Now let's do a quick exercise to help you put all this into practice right away. All you need is 5 minutes. Choose a task you've been procrastinating on. It can be anything. Now set a timer for 5 minutes and start working on it. During that time, focus solely on the task, without thinking about what comes next. Focus on the now and see what you can accomplish in just 5 minutes. Remember, not every day is going to be easy, and motivation can be unpredictable, but you don't need it to take action. With small steps, a little self-compassion, and the techniques I've shared here, you can overcome these moments and accomplish far more than you might imagine. Practicing these strategies will help you see that action is within your reach, even on days when the desire isn't there. If these tips made sense to you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone else who might need these ideas. Together, we can build a lighter, more productive life, one step at a time. Thank you for joining me today on Real Inner Harmony. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue this journey together toward a life of balance, resilience, and true harmony.